Well, hello everybody. Another beautiful day in Beyleron. Farming Simulator 22. Let's play. So last episode we seeded this field with oilseed radish to give us a quote-unquote free fertilizer state. Got that going. Beautiful view over there. And I apologize, every now and then we'll get a little bit of a stutter of lag. I'm not sure what's going on with that. But our barley's doing well here. 43% yield bonus, and our canola's going at it too. So good stuff all around, and the lag. Cool. Um, the plan is to fill up this bunker silo as soon as it's time to plant the corn here and get it harvested and everything like that. But until then, we've got to pass some serious time. So first thing we're going to start off doing in this Let's Play, I think, is spending the little bit of money we have on some front loader gear for this. And as mentioned in the previous episode, my wonderful wife bought me the Logitech heavy equipment bundle that I have been getting used to over the last several days. Got my key bindings where I want them, so pretty happy with it so far. Just gotta continue getting used to it. But we are gonna drive over to the store so we can get the front loader stuff going so we can move those pallets around. And I think in order just to get some forward momentum going and to make this a little bit more interesting, I'm going to be doing some contracts off screen, kind of letting you guys know what I did, how much money it brought in, all that good stuff, and try to get to a later point in the year, maybe March or April of the following year here, so we can put that corn in the ground. But right now, it's just a matter of trying to get stuff going. It might take a while for this series to really take off, and I'll try my best to keep things interesting and figure out why I'm lagging. But there might just be a chunk of time skipped because, we're at a point where we don't have much to work on, unfortunately. So got to figure it out. So front loader. I like the way that one looks better. We're going to add that on, and we're going to go to the shop icon over here and spend some money. Left trigger? Yes, okay. We are looking for front loader tools. And I really like how they separated it out. It's where it's not all in one there. So front loader attachment. I don't understand if this makes any difference or not. It says it's got horsepower requirements, but does it really matter? What do I have in terms of horsepower on my tractors here? Massey Ferguson is 170. So I don't see why that matters. It's heavier. I'm just going to get the cheapest one. I'll probably find out very quickly whether this matters or not. But let's go. Let's do that. And back out of here. Get a pallet fork. All but, because I'm 5 years old and I had to make a joke. All right, back into the Massey. Actually, I'm not going to reattach that just yet. I'm going to put it on the back of the tractor. Probably should have taken that off before coming here, but I did not. Alright, so we're going to get this weight attached. We're going to move some pallets. I was about to say, this can't attach, right? Alright, cool. Yeah, why would there be a horsepower requirement on a front loader arm? It's very strange. We can also get that bag of seeds back. Do I have to change it? Alright. Key binding issues. Something's not quite right. I gotta figure out which setting it is. Vehicle work, front loader. I don't know which it is. So I'll open up the help menu here and figure it out. Alright, so I'm gonna get out of here, look at this, or is it? Oh, it's not. Alright, so we have left trigger, right stick is what controls it. So left trigger, right stick. This is it right here. Well, holy crap. I don't know. But this is not good watching, so I'm going to figure it out later. And that's that. But I'm going to get this bag of seeds back to the farm, and we're going to move those pallets. Help if I turn in the right direction. Alright. I could have cut all of that out, but I decided to let you guys watch me struggle. And hopefully the struggle is entertaining. Aha! Alright, gotta switch back to this. Lift it up. Cool. Gonna have to use my mouse to do the tilting and go from there. Yeah, I don't know. I had that set up before. I don't know what the deal is. It looks like it's set up, but it won't do it. So I don't know what happened with my my keybinds. But we are going to get those tomato pallets moved, and I might end up using my mouse to do it. I'm really glad the starting farm is not very far away from the shop because it makes things a lot easier. And for any of you that are on the fence about whether or not getting a wheel is something you should do, if you have the money to do it, it most certainly 100% is worth it. They're not too terribly expensive, but I know there are priorities and everything out there. Everyone needs to make sure they have all the basics and everything taken care of. So definitely don't get one if you can't afford it, but if you can swing it or ask for it for a gift if you're able to, and definitely worth the money because I can drive a skid steer very well with the mouse and the well, not the mouse, the side panel, and I can do this pallet work very well, and you're about to watch me struggle massively on getting these with this pallet fork. So what I'm probably going to do is I'm going to cut it right here, figure out my settings, and bring you back in. I'll probably have these stacked up, but right now, yeah, I'm not going to let you watch me struggle anymore. So I'll see y'all in a bit. Alright, so for the life of me, I cannot figure out why the stick is not working for the side panel. So I am very awkwardly using my mouse and my steering wheel at the same time. I have no problems whatsoever on my skid steer, and I had this set up on one of my other files using a bale fork and getting the bale fork to pitch up and down. I do not know why this is not working, so instead of messing with it too terribly long, I decided to just... Oh, wrong direction. I decided to just roll with it. So here we are. I am stacking all of them very poorly, as you can see. And gonna move them to the side here and wait for a decent price. I also need to make sure I have a trailer to transport these. Talked about a few options in the last episode. I think what we're gonna end up doing is going for the one that's meant to transport small vehicles, the $8,000 one that's in the miscellaneous section. So that should be good enough for our needs for a while. And hopefully this greenhouse starts paying for itself sooner rather than later, because we don't really have a whole lot of money to mess around with. And as you can see, I am very terrible with a front loader attachment on a tractor. I am not doing anywhere near as well on this as I was doing with my skid steer. I miss it. So definitely something that I'm going to have to do sooner rather than later. I think the skid steer that I have is $37,000. Kind of out of our price range at this point. I could go find one of those collectibles and use that to fund it, but I'm still kind of on the fence on whether or not I want to have that be part of the series or not. You know, in a way it feels like cheating. I mean, it is part of the game, so it's not technically cheating, but 50,000 is a lot of money to get by finding one collectible. So also 50,000 to buy something that'll make this process a lot easier and less painful to watch would be very welcome, actually. But that's done, that is 3,000 liters of tomatoes. So tomatoes, I think, good price for those. It's about $2,000 per 1,000 liter on that. So it's probably not going to be very good right now, potentially, although we are getting into the months where that is a possible thing to sell. And it won't have paid for the front loader attachment and everything just yet, because we spent a fair amount on that. Let's see, tomatoes, where are we at? Tomatoes right here, 860. I may be looking at prices that I saw on another, before the update. Yeah, so about 1,100, 1,200 for tomatoes. So we've got a long way to go to pay for all of the equipment we just bought, which, what did we spend on all that? $10,200. So we've got $3,000 right there. Plus the cost of the water tank that's behind it and the greenhouse itself. So yeah, that's going to take a little while. But in the meantime, I'm going to go do some contracts. Let's see what we've got. I'll pick it up, go do it, and we'll likely fast forward to a later time. Alright, so I'll show you the first one I'm going to do, potentially. I don't know how I feel about this combo. As we saw in the last video, this kind of struggles. Yeah, what is that one? Because I might get that one and use it for the other contracts, because that's not good. Cultivators, 5 meters. This Russell Smash one is 12.5. So if it's this one, we're losing out on 4 meters. I don't know. I'll just bite the bullet and take that one with the Russell Smash. I'm going to accept it and borrow the items to do it. And I will likely see you guys in maybe March. If anything comes up before that, I will bring you guys back in. I'll see you in a bit. Alright, so I'm chugging along on this contract, and I have discovered a very nice thing here. Down here on the bottom right hand, I can't point to it, but on the bottom right hand side with the gear shifter, apparently this thing goes at its max speed, 9 miles an hour, while this thing is lowered in medium 4 or M4. I don't know. I don't know much about gears, but I've noticed that when it started getting to its peak speed of 9 miles an hour, it was in that gear. So what I've been doing is I have been turning around, getting lined up for the next pass, turning on GPS, dropping down the machine, and changing the shifting group and the gear that it's in. And it speeds up to 9 miles an hour eventually. I think this is going uphill, potentially, maybe. No, it's not. I don't know. Maybe a slight one. But yeah, I've discovered that the AI does not know where the gear needs to be and struggles a bit to figure that out for a little while. So if you find yourself using the Russell Smash with the Russell Smash Cultivator, they're matched 1-to-1 in terms of horsepower and horsepower requirement. So an incline is going to be a bit difficult. So if you buy this, keep that in mind. or if you're using it for a contract, also keep that in mind. But it looks like the sweet spot is at medium 4. So just wanted to bring y'all in for that little discovery there. But yeah, this November contract is going to pay a fair amount and definitely be nice to have. So alrighty, well, I'll bring you guys back in next time I have a revelation or something exciting happens. Alright, crisp December morning, bringing you back in after getting paid $9,662 for cultivating Field 5, which is great because we are about to sell some tomatoes. Now the price is going down, but it is at a good price right now. So what I want to do is, for the first time in the series, start up this pickup truck and not crash into trees. We are gonna go to the store, pick up the trailer, and go deliver some tomatoes. And I'm sure there's gonna be complaints about how I talk at some point in the comments, and I will tell you that my wife complains all the time that I take forever to finish a sentence. You know, I've got Christopher Walken syndrome. I pause a lot when I talk. It's basically when I'm trying to do multiple things at one time. So me being a YouTuber, or trying to be a YouTuber, and playing a game while simultaneously trying to describe what I'm doing is something that I'm trying to get better at. So I feel like it's been a lot worse in this episode than it has in previous episodes, so I appreciate your patience for me, with me, and waiting for me to spit things out. So, yeah. Basically everything we got from that contract went into that trailer right there, and holy lag, Batman. Alright. I don't know why the lag is so bad right now. But we're gonna back up, hook this trailer up, and go back to the farm and pile this thing high with some tomatoes. Put that down. You know, I think it might be like the snow and maybe background things that are going on my computer. I don't know. I was playing earlier today. What in the heck was that all about? I was playing earlier today and not having any... Are y'all seeing this? That's gonna be the thumbnail. Did that take a screenshot? I don't know. Yeah, okay, cool. I don't know what's going on with that trailer. It's just flying up in the air like a crazy thing. That's nuts. I wonder if it's because of snow on the ground, or ice on the ground rather. It's not sticking, but it might be icy. No clue, but that was wild. Alright. Oh my. This is something else. It's like that trailer's about to take off in flight, man. What is up? And there it is. Crash counter. +1. What is happening right now? This is wild. I got super strength turned on because I crashed into a lamppost earlier when I was driving to field 5 to cultivate it. And I don't know, man, this is crazy how jacked up this is. I'm gonna pull a little bit farther forward here. Give myself room to maneuver. And go put the front loader back on this. Yeah, it's hopefully gonna bring in a fair amount. There's another 3 pallets, so $4,500, give or take, from this this load here. So yeah, I am going to try to do this quickly and efficiently with the lag and the crazy mechanics, the crazy physics going on right now. Oh, not quite. What? This is all about crazy physics right now. I have not had pallet physics issues like I've seen on Reddit at all, really. Of course, I haven't been using that red forklift. Apparently, the Manitou forklift is something that you should use if you're wanting a good laugh, because it'll launch your pallets into space. Alright, let's go ahead and put this on the trailer over there. I'll put this guy on the trailer and I won't make you suffer through me doing the rest. So 3, 2, 1, and you know what? I'm gonna back up, put it on this side. Alright, I will see y'all when this trailer is loaded and ready to go. Okay, well, I don't get credit for neatness, but they're in there. Oh, and I forgot to turn off super strength. Not going to lie, I did a couple of those with the forklift, and I was just like, no, I'm not doing that. So the farm shop, haven't quite memorized this map just yet, so I believe the farm shop is up here? No. Yeah, right here. Alright, so I'm gonna drive up there and with my 4,500 tomatoes, and hopefully that trailer behaves itself. So we're gonna pop on out here and keep an eye on that trailer to see if it's gonna behave itself. So far it seems like the weight on it is keeping it where it needs to be. No crazy movement on it. Oh, and I had to speak. I had to say something, didn't I? Alright, get back on the road here. Dude. That's an invitation for super strength to come back on. Alright. Feel my pain. Oh, and that's a wrecked truck and a dead deer. Alright. You know what, guys? I'm gonna cut you back in when I get there and we make some money. This is gonna be torture to watch, so I will cut y'all back in here in a bit. This episode of Ice Road Truckers brought to you by Power Tools. Lovely sponsor. This truck will just not stay firmly planted on the ground. This has been slow going. And this trailer just won't stay on the ground. And this has probably been the worst of it right here. You know, I thought it was maybe speed that was doing it, so I tried to stay 15 miles an hour or under. And then there were some times where it didn't seem like that mattered at all. It seems like my tomatoes want to go to the North Pole. They're lifting off, like reindeer are taking off with them. But, yeah. Yeah. So I'm pretty sure this is it up here on the left. Gonna take a left here. And of course, once again, get out. Resituate it. Sweet baby Jesus. Y'all see any cops? Oh no. No. Strap that down. That's mine now. Oh! Oh. Okay. Alright. Almost there. I don't know if it's this truck and trailer combo or if it's just the frosty weather. But this is terrible. Absolutely terrible. $4,647. I earned every cent of that with driving this truck. But, you know what? I think that is enough shenanigans for one day. I've got myself a yield sign and $4,600 I didn't have before. I think that's a good a spot as any to close out this episode. And I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day. Thanks for joining me and watching. See you on the next episode.